Chapter 218 Spacetime Emperor. Jiushang's extreme reaction frightened Xue Fanxin and little Lei. They got tense for no reason as they stared at Jiushang. They did not know why he was so panicked and anxious. Jiu, what's wrong? Is there a problem with this scroll? There's more than just a problem. This is huge. Jiushang was still flurried. His expression was solemn and his tone sounded agitated. This was the first time Xue Fanxin had seen Jiushang so anxious. As a result, she also felt apprehensive and said nervously, "This scroll was given to me by the little white tiger in the inner part of the mountain when we were in the Spirit Origin mountain range." Jiushang heaved a sigh of relief. Fortunately, there's still time. What do you mean? What's going on? This scroll was left behind by the Spacetime Emperor. It records that those who obtain the Supreme Badge from Tomb 1 must pass through Tomb 2 into months. Or the Supreme Badge will break out of their bodies and return to Tomb 1. What did you say? Although Xue Fanxin still could not understand it, she could feel the Supreme Badge clearly. It was in her danshan. If the Supreme Badge broke out of her body, wouldn't that break open her danshan? If that happened, she would be crippled even if she did not die. She thought that obtaining the Supreme Badge was a good thing, but in the end, what Supreme Badge? No one dared to disobey it. It was all bullshit. Her little life was almost over. While Xue Fanxin was worried about her life, little Lei suddenly asked in excitement, Master, are you talking about that lofty, incomparably powerful, and mysterious Spacetime Emperor of the Star Domain? The Spacetime Emperor was his idol. Jiushang was not in the mood to joke with little Lei. He did not even reprimand him. Acting serious, he said solemnly, the Spacetime Emperor is skilled in time and space, and his control over these two elements is peerless. It is said that the Spacetime Emperor can casually control the flow of time. He can even make it stop. He can move through any space-time at will, including the past and future. That's impressive, Xue Fanxin exclaimed. She was curious about that Spacetime Emperor. Was there really such a powerful person in the world? However, back in the Nanling Empire, time had indeed stopped. At that time, she was no match for Baihan's subordinates, but because time suddenly stopped, she escaped danger and crippled all of them. The Supreme Badge in her danshan seemed to have turned gray after that event. It took a long time before it recovered. Because it did not cause her any discomfort, she did not take the matter to heart. Slowly, she forgot about it. The Spacetime Emperor is naturally powerful. He's the most powerful among all the emperors. Little Lei's words were filled with admiration for the other party. If it was any other time, Jiushang would definitely have beaten little Lei up. However, he was not in the mood to do so now. He continued in the same manner, the Spacetime Emperor has a strange temperament. Unless you can obtain his recognition, he won't even look at you even if you stand in front of him. Then what has this got to do with Tomb 1 and Tomb 2? Xue Fanxin was also not interested in entertaining little Lei. She only wanted to figure out this matter as soon as possible. How could she not be anxious when it involved her life and death?